Today on Randomland, we have the most amazing adventure at Epcot with rides and countries and whatever this is. But before we do anything else, let me take 5 minutes to tell you about the stupidest thing I've ever done at Disney World. Skip ahead pretty much exactly 5 minutes if you don't want to see it, and here we go. 15 years I've been coming to Walt Disney World, and yesterday I did the dumbest thing I have ever done. We're back at Epcot. And before I go inside, let me tell you a little pro tip about coming to any theme park in Walt Disney World. Remember where you park. I mean, it's literally to the point now where I don't know how many times I've been to Walt Disney World, and I've never been here on a trip shorter than a week, sometimes as long as a month. Every time I come here, I make sure I have my own car. I usually have a rental car, and I have never forgotten where I've parked before. And part of me knew it was just a matter of time, so I usually take a picture of the row number, or at least the parking lot I'm in. Thing is, Allie has been with me all week, and she's been texting me the row number every time we get out of the car. Well, yesterday, she forgot. And I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't take any pictures. So last night, we start walking out of Epcot like normal. We're walking to the car, and we get way out there to the end of the parking lot and realize, hey, where's the car at? Where did we park? And I couldn't remember. And she couldn't remember. I said, did you take a picture? No. Didn't you take a picture? No, I didn't take a picture. You take a picture. Well, I think it's over here. I think it's up against these trees. I'm like, no, I don't remember parking up against any trees. He was thinking we were here in the Moana lot on this side of the trees. I'm thinking, no, we were in the Dory lot on the other side of the trees. Both of us were pretty sure, or at least kind of sure, that we were somewhere on one side or another of these trees, a little halfway break between the parking lots of Epcot. But the thing is, these parking lots are massive. I mean, the Epcot parking lot is one of the largest in the world. I believe it can hold an estimated 11,211 vehicles. That's a lot of parking spaces, and our car was only in one of them. So, you know, I start looking around for like maybe a cast member out here to help, but there were no cast members in the parking lot by then. It was dark, but not late enough that anybody was leaving, so the parking lot was still absolutely full. Dude, and we just started going up these rows like one by one, and we had already been to Magic Kingdom. We'd already been all over the place. Our legs were all sore, we're all tired, and I was like, I swear it was by these trees, so we're going back and forth. Could not find it. So, since there was no cast member out here, what did we do? We walked all the way back up to the front and asked the guy on the back platform of the tram. He's like, well, what time did you park? And that information I did have. I knew exactly what time we pulled into the parking lot. So he's like, yeah, you are 100% in the Dory parking lot back here. I'm like, okay, that's what I thought. That's where I kept insisting on walking back up and down all the rows. Allie was like, no, we're on the other side of the tree. I'm like, we're on this side of the trees, you know? And I go, okay, well, I guess we'll walk all the way back out there and just keep looking. And he goes, no, let me get my coordinator. And so, a very nice cast member named Kaylee put us on a golf cart, brought us all the way out here, and we're riding on the back of the golf cart going up and down, seriously, every row. We have the little alarm button, right? So we're pushing the alarm button, like, trying to hear anything. Nothing. No car. And I'm like, dude, it is like a 1 in a billion that your car gets stolen from Disney World. But here's the thing, it's a rental car. It's that push button start in it. And by the way, yes, I'm getting anxiety at this point, right? So I start having like irrational fears. Like, it has that push button start thing. What if I just didn't turn it off? Like, what if I left it running and somebody hopped in and said, yeah, Yahtzee? And then I realized I made some other key, never do this when you travel, mistakes. I didn't take a picture of the license plate. I don't even know the license plate number. I'm thinking, my credit cards are pretty full. I don't think they're gonna cover a stolen rental car. I did not get the insurance at the airport. I was trying to save a little money, you know? I know all this is like getting ahead of yourself, getting irrational, but that was happening in the thing. We're all tired, we're not thinking straight. We're over there going back and forth, and then all of a sudden we hear a car alarm way down there on this side of the trees. So the car wasn't right where Allie thought it was, but it was pretty darn close. And I should have listened. I'm an idiot. But that just goes to show you, no matter how cocky you are, no matter how many times you come out here, no matter how many times you successfully find your vehicle, always take a picture. And yeah, the Walt Disney World app has that car locator feature, but it was only displaying our car parking location from a week ago for some reason. It wasn't showing the one from last night while we were looking. So it's a handy feature, and obviously, especially now, I recommend using it. Just don't rely on it. Just take a picture, put it in your phone, text your buddy, text your mom, what row number, what parking lot you're in. I couldn't believe that happened. I was so embarrassed. I told her, like, I wasn't even drinking around the world. But anyway, yeah, long story short, I'm a moron, and I should have listened to the missus. Wait a minute. Did I write down where I was parked today? Anyway, if you do ever get lost, just flagged down a cast member. She goes, yeah, don't worry, it happens every day. I know. I thought I was more of a pro than this, though. I've never lost it before. She goes, yeah, we hear that every day, too. And I said, but I wasn't drinking around the world. That's what she's like, okay, we don't hear that every day. Anyway, we're back at Epcot Festival. The arts is still going on. I feel like there's still so much to see and do out here before I go home. Today, it's not me that's going home, it's Allie. She's got to get back home because her new semester starts for her ceramics classes, and I'll be out here all on my own. In fact, I'm taking her to the airport in just a couple of hours, so we're basically just popping into Epcot to do Allie's greatest hits, and then she's off back to California out of the humidity. And we've got another week's worth of Disney World adventures. I think she's in the camera center over here. I love the design of all of this. That 80s futurism underneath Spaceship Earth. Especially little gift shops over here and sort of the, I don't know, under the legs that hold up this massive structure. She's just in here grabbing a couple of pins so we can do a giveaway. Like doing a little pin giveaway here and there. We're gonna give away a Randomland hat too, I think. One of these, the R for Adventure hat, the Kindred Spirit hat, so stick around to find out how to get that. Oh, that's tough. Which one? There's, yeah, that's a good one. I kind of like this. Yeah. Look at how cute that, I think that's it. Boy, look at that little stained glass ornament looking thing right there. Look at all these ornaments. Wow. Fun fact about me, I have never traded a pin. No one ever wants to trade me. All right, it's Allie's last couple of hours in Epcot, so we're going in. We're going into Spaceship Earth first. Gotta pay our respects to the OG. Oh, nope, we're not, because it's down for the moment. That's weird. You hardly ever see Spaceship Earth go down. Strange. All right, well, if we can't start by paying our respects to one of the oldest attractions, maybe we'll start by going on one of the newest attractions. Instead of riding Spaceship Earth, we'll just head off to outer space. It's time for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Dude, this is probably the best ride at Walt Disney World right now. Thrill ride anyway. I mean, listen, we all loved the previous ride, Ellen's Energy Adventure with Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, how exciting is that, right? All the kids love her. That, of course, was a re-theme of the original Universe of Energy attraction here since 1982. So of course everybody was worried, like, what, you're just gonna start putting roller coasters in Epcot, replacing the educational themes? But this ride right here is so good that I don't even think the most pure Epcot purist could hate on it. I think it might be my favorite roller coaster I've ever been on. It's so smooth, it's so good, it's so perfect. And it doesn't hurt that it's all indoors, so when you ride this thing, you're getting out of the sunshine in Florida and into the air conditioning. Pretty sure this is still all virtual queue or lightning lane only. I can't wait until there's a regular standby line, you know, so you can try to ride this bad boy as many times as you can standing in line. So nice in here. The air conditioning. If you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, of course, there's all kinds of Xandarian theming. I'm glad that I get to do this with Allie before she leaves. I'm gonna miss her. She is mostly gonna miss this Joffrey's chai tea drink right here. You've been loving that. What?
It's my favorite.
Your favorite? I know. She has a new favorite. All right, we're talking about the Big Bang, which the bad guy on this ride is going back in time to stop. At least that's the way I've always understood it. Wow. The Big Bang, the wonders of Xandar. Hey, and I forgot. Any minute now, we're gonna see Terry Crews and that guy from the Boo Box. There she is. Glenn Close,
all Xandarians,
aka
I
Gutless
hope
the
you've
Pirate
enjoyed
from
exploring
1991's
the wonders
Hook.
of Xandar.
The Boo
As you have
Box.
seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang.
I know what they call themselves.
Yeah, poo.
What?
Someone needs to tell me when I'm on.
All right, we're getting teleported.
Structure is very similar.
Aboard a Nova Corps ship.
It'll work. So long as you are standing inside the lighted ring. Here we go. You made it.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you did.
All right, here comes
No
Bob
crime?
Chapek to steal
They're
the
ready.
cosmic generator, and then we're on our way.
What's happening?
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator's gone.
Here comes J-Pack.
How's that really big man outside your ship?
That is a big man. Show us
All
down.
right, on our way to the evacuation shuttles. Oh, there's the ship I'm on.
Is this planet
I don't think I ever noticed that little diagram up there before. This is the only bad part of this ride. The funnel. Everybody funnels into this thing. There's no system. It's chaos. Ooh, there they are. And each one of those ride vehicle carts, like each section, spins on its own. It's basically Space Mountain, but a billion times better. A billion light years better. They play different songs from one of Star-Lord's cassette tapes. And one of them is a Tears for Fears song. That is Allie's favorite band. So, as if the ride wasn't good enough on its own, you have that going too. How, like, you sort of have a little train there, and then each ride vehicle, each little pod, spins independently, rotates around while you're on the roller coaster. It is so cool. The track is so smooth. Off we go.
Unless we can stop this unusual one.
Up and away,
You're likely doomed.
off to outer space. You're gonna need it. There's the big guy. And there's the Guardians.
No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. What have we done? I think it's a rock.
It's Allie's favorite! Yes!
But not
The best part, we're spiraling down around the moon!
Nobody's perfect. Look at
Whoa! Alright! Cheers for fears! Perfect send-off.
You're all heroes. So, do you really think they deserve to be called heroes? And do you see how they dress?
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
You are lying to them. Now I understand.
Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The guy that was on the ride with us behind us, like, that's just about the best ride I ever seen. He was like, it's pretty much the best coaster I think they got here. I was like, I think you're right. All right, well, we're leaving the world of the future and of outer space. We're gonna go to China and get Allie some pot stickers in the World Showcase. Well, I mean, it's Florida, so it's warm and it's humid, but we couldn't have asked for better weather for Allie's last little parks walkabout. Taking a little shortcut here, and this reminds me, they've got these cool Figment popcorn buckets out here this year with like a little Figment, almost like a little action figure on the top of it. I'm gonna grab one of those for a giveaway, I think. Or I'm gonna try to this week. In fact, in addition to the hat and the pin that we grabbed earlier that I'm going to give away, I was hoping that little Figment would still be up inside of here. If I snag one today, I'll throw that in the giveaway as well. I always like to pick like 2 or 3 people and give stuff away, so stick around to the end. I'll tell you how to get that pin at least. Definitely a Randomland hat, possibly a Figment bucket. Mexico. There is Mexico. Hey, there's Mexico Donald. I love that. I haven't seen him out here. Every time I've walked by the last week, it's been while he was on a break, probably hanging out with his other caballeros. All right, we're approaching Allie's favorite destination. It's China. Ooh, and look at this. It's that hidden Mickey I was showing you in the secrets of the World Showcase. Oh yeah, it's getting warm. Getting so warm that there's a PhotoPass photographer on the other side of that bamboo. And she was holding up the little iPhone or whatever it is to the fan just to cool it down. Even the cast members' equipment is overheating out here. Wild. Look at that, there's orange chicken, chicken fried rice, sweet and sour chicken, but Allie always goes for the pot stickers. I like the China Pavilion because it's so calm and quiet. I mean, sure, I bet it'd be more popular if they put a Mulan ride or something over here. Then it would be the difference between this and this. Ooh, look how busy Norway is. Actually, it's not that bad. The rest of the week, we've seen lines for Frozen Ever After here in Norway, going all the way out into the main walkway around the World Showcase. Ooh, and hopefully we'll be able to hop on board. Look at this. Look how popular the Frozen ride is. People were so mad when Disney announced they were going to do this, but I guess you can't argue with success. Look at the size of that line. This is a lightning lane worth its weight in gold. Oh, thank you, Elsa. for bringing that cool air conditioning breeze. So weird because it's, you know, just about mid-February right now. And I've been here in February where it's freaking freezing, like down in the 30s at night, and I've been here in February where it's over 80 degrees like it is today. Woo! And it was freezing right before we got here. I literally packed, I think, 2 leather jackets. And you brought like what?
A lot of sweaters.
Like tons of sweaters.
I brought like 3 t-shirts.
See? There you go. We thought it would be cold. Well, the thing is though, long sleeves are not bad in sunshine to keep the sun off your arms. Probably could have picked a different color than black though, but in my case, that's all I own. All right, we're off to have an official summer snow day with Elsa, Anna, and the gang in Arendelle. I love that they kept the original boats from the ride that was here before, Maelstrom. The Viking boat ride through Norway. There's something else on the ride that's also from Maelstrom. I'll point it out. Oh, I hear a familiar voice. I hear a familiar voice. Yes! Oh! That guy really wants to build a snowman. There he is, Olaf, and that elk, I can never remember his name, Mistlefoot. I love this. Back, over the falls. Still trolls in Norway. Oh man, we can't get rid of that snowman. He's following us. Wow. These new animatronics still strange to me. Oh, look at him. Oh, and there she is. It's Elsa. Look at her powers. We're going backwards. Backwards. Oh, bye, Elsa. Allie was like, you sit on the left. You sit close to the monster. There they are. Those puffins. Those puffins are from Maelstrom. And they're still sitting basically in the exact same spot that they were back in the day. Awesome.
Happy snowman? Exactly! When life gets rough, I like to hold on to my dream.
That's so cool.
Relaxing in the summer sun, just letting off steam.
Oh, and just like that, we're out of the movies and back in Epcot. My one critique of that ride would be that there's not that much story to it, you know what I mean? Since it was released between Frozen and Frozen 2, probably didn't want to tell any other story that was going to conflict with anything. But little kids have so much fun on that ride, just visiting their favorite princesses, singing along to Let It Go that everybody wants to sing along with. It's like you really can't hate. Look at this right here. This must be here because of Festival of the Arts. Look at that, the old trolls. A little old Maelstrom knot. I love this figment frame, dude. That is so cool. Over the Falls. Inspired by Norwegian tapestries and the Maelstrom. Is that there all the time? Let me know. Never noticed this before. Look at this horse behind the cash register. Even the horse has got a Viking hat. Oh, I love that these are still in here. I want all of these. All of the trolls. I think I've seen that one in the comments section. All that merch is cool, but if only there was some place I could get a scent from Gear Ness. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Actually, this might be the first time I've been to Epcot in a long time that he wasn't sitting there inside the shop when I was in it. I'm not gonna lie, Allie gave me a little spritz from the sampler in there, so I'm gonna smell like Norway all day long. Oh man, see, look at this. I don't know how long that took that we were in there. Look how long the standby line is now. Well, how far it goes down. It was long no matter what. I told you, you cannot argue with success. Look at that. Gosh, it's beautiful out here today. Dang. All right, we're just doing those traffic calculations. Like, how much time do we have at Epcot before we've got to leave to make it to the airport with Allie having plenty of time checking her bags and all that. So we have a little more time out here. Probably just enough time for some food, one more ride, and maybe, if we're lucky, time to say goodbye to one of our favorite friends on the planet. Dude, can we just take a moment to appreciate the design of this hut right here? How cool is that? So Epcot, like it blends in so perfectly. Very like 82 Epcot, but also very modern and clean looking. That's cool, I like that a lot. Aesthetically, I really like all the changes they've done to Epcot. They've all felt very futuristic, but all felt very Epcot center in a way. There's always gonna be those people who are like, oh, you should have seen it back in 82, and I'm sure they're right, but as for me, comparing it to the Epcot that I knew from 10 years ago, I'm going, they really cleaned this place up. All right, well, if you didn't guess from that little teaser, I was talking about going to find and say goodbye to Mickey Mouse for Allie before she goes home, but right after I walked out of the restaurant, after we grabbed our lunch, I see this. What in the world? Look at this, there's like barely anybody watching. This is amazing. I have no idea if this is a regular thing, if this is just for Festival of the Arts, if these ladies just brought this ball with them and felt like doing this. Weird. Whoa. I know I'm getting older because I'm watching them stretch like that and I'm like, ow! Ooh. Oh, it's getting more intense now. That requires a lot of upper body strength. Ah! Ah! Holding onto a bar like your life depends on it is hard enough. But then doing it while you're spinning around like upside down, I'd just get dizzy and fall off. Like, how is she doing that? How are any of them doing that? That is crazy. Bro, that is hardcore. I am not that hardcore. I'm pretty sure all these ladies right here could beat me up. And I don't even mean together, I mean individually. Okay, well, after that experience, it was unexpected but welcome. We couldn't look away from that. We're going over here, look at this. Communicore Hall now has the new Mickey and Friends meet and greet in it. Which has a pretty reasonable wait in the standby line. Look at that, only 10 minutes to come meet Mickey and his pals. Heck of a bargain. There's also a lightning lane side to this for some reason. And look at this mural right here. Look at Figment. You got the monorail up there. So many old Epcot references. The old Universe of Energy building. There's the Dreamfinder's airship. Sans Dreamfinder, unlike the one behind the Figment in the meet and greet. Pretty cool. A little mix of the old and the new up there, because I can see it also has the Nova Corps ship from Guardians of the Galaxy. Dude, watching those ladies made me dizzy. They're still doing it. Dude, how long can you do that for before all the blood flows out of your head? That is great. I'm still dizzy just from watching them. Ah! All right. Here we go. Hello.
Hi, Fred.
Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna have you stop.
Okay. Perfect. There he is, Mickey! It's the big cheese, the main mouse himself, Mickey! I like how you went straight for the Allie hug. Well, she's the one leaving. I'm gonna be here with you for another week, Mickey, but Allie's going home. She wanted to say goodbye and give you one last hug. Yes! Now time for a sick pic with Mickey. Mickey say, okay, bye, Mickey. That was so nice. All right, we say goodbye to Mickey, and then look at this. You got Goofy and Minnie right here in the same room. It's kind of nice if you stand in line for one character, you get three. They have a very similar thing set up in the old Communicore building. So it's nice to see that this is back, because I like getting the 3 for 1. Oh, look at Goofy appreciates his friends. That was cool. I always used to love doing that at Epcot because you could get a fast pass for it back in the day. Also, it seemed like Epcot always had a shorter line than... There's a Mickey Mouse meet and greet in Magic Kingdom. It always seemed like it took forever, unless it was like right before midnight or something. We got our pictures with Goofy and Minnie the other day. Kind of some big groups in there, so after we gave Mickey a hug and took a fun pic with Mickey, we kind of snuck out of there. Sorry, Goofy. See you next time. Dude, for some reason, everything is going really quickly today. So look at this. We've got time for extra rides. It's weird how sometimes like the park isn't that busy, It feels like everything is taking forever, and then other times the park is crowded. I can get all this stuff done. You look at your watch, like there's still time. You have to be very careful in crowded lines not to touch the butt. All right. Time to go under the sea with Nemo. Here we go. This is gonna be so fun. We're gonna sing, we're gonna dance. Wait a minute, what the heck? No dancing? Why is Nemo so full of mischief? He's always running away, stressing everybody out.
What if Nemo's swimming out the sea?
Oh, don't worry. Just keep your eyes open for him along the way.
Whoa! You're like totally stopped.
What the heck?
Cute, here's what you do.
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
He's my son. You know that.
Ooh, this is my favorite part. SpongeBob would love this too. Allie just jumped.
Hey,
And the lanternfish came.
can't catch me.
Don't worry, Allie, I got you. Why'd you jump so hard? So funny. I wasn't expecting that. Oh.
Swim over and say good day to your old pal Bruce.
Aw, sweet. It's the EAC, dude. That was so cute. I love that. I love that ride. Oh, look at that. Finally, some real fish swimming around. Big old shark. All right, well, we had a bonus journey under the sea. How about that? Ooh, while I'm in here, since I keep forgetting to come over here, or I have been forgetting this entire week, I've got to come over and see the manatees. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Dude. So majestic. I just wanted to take an up close look because I saw one for the first time ever, like a wild manatee. He was partying and everything. No, I saw a wild manatee in Miami. I was walking along the water down there and I was like, what in the world is that? It was a freaking manatee. It was so cool. Okay, Allie noticed that they have these here now, these little scavenger hunt pamphlets, so kids can do a scavenger hunt over here in the Seas Pavilion with Dory and her friends. You stick the sticker on the thing that you do the thing, but look at that, it's like free stickers. Free stickers! Well, gee, that looks awfully familiar. Where have I seen that before? You know why they call this a lionfish? He's always lying down on that rock. Look at him. He just likes to look at those bubbles. This is so cool. It's always been my favorite part of the seas. It's nice to see so many people in it, actually enjoying it. I love that. I never understood why they're called seahorses. They look more like little sea dragons. Oh, don't worry, guys. I was getting stressed out. But we found him. We found Nemo.
Hey, what are you looking at, bub? Move on.
All right. The eel is correct. It's probably time to move on. Oh, that is so weird. I just left the seas. And we were actually going to try to head back towards Spaceship Earth this way. Look at that. The walkway's all closed off now. I got so used to going that way to exit while all this stuff was under construction. Here's the Moana Journey of Water. We checked that out last year. That must be where the photo op is, the meet and greet, the character meet and greet. But look at that, yeah, the walkway that we all got so used to walking in and out of Epcot from is closed once again to foot traffic. So weird, we came in here and we're like, oh yeah, if we go do Guardians and we go do Frozen, we'll run out of time, we'll have to go straight to the airport. Instead, we still have hours to go. So I think we're gonna commit a blasphemy. I think we're gonna skip Spaceship Earth really quick and roll the dice on doing something, I don't know if it'll work, and drop in on another park. All right, wave goodbye to Epcot for the time being. We're not 100% sure this is gonna work. Taking a little bit of a gamble here. But before we do anything, I actually just have one question. You remember where we parked, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we found it. Seriously, I'm never not taking a picture again. Never, ever again. It's so weird that Disney World is so big, it essentially has its own roads and freeways almost. Like, what would Walt Disney think of this? Did he ever think he'd own buses? Weird. Oh my gosh, the plan is working. You were just sitting in there and I was like, are you coming? Are you coming? She's looking at the door like, yeah? She nodded, yeah. Oh, she was waiting for me to open the door. I forgot. Apologies, milady. I forget myself. In case you're wondering, yes, we did just take a picture of where we parked. All right, well, here we go. Just for posterity, look at that. Yikes. There's the ticket prices right now. February 10th, 2025. What is up with all the space today? Everything seems to be going so... Oh, I just realized it's because the cheerleading competitions are winding down. So the crowds have thinned out a bit. Hey, this is weird. You're going to be in the real Los Angeles in just a couple of hours. Send me a picture from Hollywood Boulevard, Allie. Okay, we have a little bit of time. We don't have that much time. But that's perfectly fine with both of us because all we wanted to do was drop in. Uh-oh. Excellent. I was like, why is it so dark? And then I remembered I had my sunglasses on for the picture. All right, there's our fun pic. But look at this. Oh my gosh, that whole elevator of people disappeared. They didn't make it. Oh man, we almost got Mike Wazowski'd. All right, that was it. Allie's last Walt Disney World ride. So many references. Look at that. Talkie Tina. Chris Provost's glasses? Oh my gosh, look at this photo pass. Fun pick opportunity. They have these bellhops out here, and they've got a Hollywood Tower Hotel luggage cart. That is so cool. Dude, that's awesome. They look rad out there. Suffering for our enjoyment in those jackets. All right, well, Allie's going from the mean streets of Disney's Hollywood Studios to the real streets of Southern California. To the airport. There it is. Bye-bye, Disney World. For Allie. Bye, Mickey. Yes, it seems so sad. Until I remember you'll probably be in Disneyland in like 3 days. The only weird thing is we're going to be apart on Valentine's Day, but you'll have Galentine's Day with fresh-baked Liz. Aw, friends.
I wish I had friends.
Okay, made it to the airport. There's a lot of people here. Good thing we came a little bit early. Oh my gosh, it's really busy today. Maybe all the cheerleaders are leaving. All right, just grabbing out her luggage and she's off to the races. We gotta go. They're whistling at me. I love you. See you at home. Ugh, I hate that part. I hate that part. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys about the giveaway, and I have some more stuff I want to say to you before we take our leave of each other. But first, let me concentrate on driving because this traffic is crazy right now. Bye-bye, Allie. All right, that turned out to be one long day, but I made it to my final destination, the Magic Kingdom, for another late night after hours event. I just filmed one about a week ago. If you didn't see that video, after hours in the Magic Kingdom. Basically, this particular trip, I'm being hosted by a group of my friends that are out here all together. We decided to bring Allie out for a little bit of the fun with me. She's going back to school now. Actually, she just texted me that she's on the plane with some of the cast from Cobra Kai, including Kreese. I leave her alone for 5 minutes and she joins the Cobra Kai dojo. Hey, I try to join too, but you know those guys, they have no mercy for the weak. All right, so here's the deal on the free Randomland hat or the free pin, or if I get one, the free Figment popcorn bucket. I'm gonna take a picture right now of Cinderella's castle right here, and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram, which is at Justin Scard, 2 R's. Justin Scard, I want you to go over there. Mention that you watched this video all the way to the very end by saying all the way to the very end club. And 2, or if I get the popcorn bucket, 3 of you will be getting a sweet, sweet prize from me. I just want to say something really quick. I've suffered from chronic health problems my whole life. Basically since I was in high school. They got so bad at one point I couldn't even leave the house before diagnosis and all that stuff. That came years later. I had years of suffering. No idea what was going on. Travel was impossible. Working a normal job was impossible. I could barely even be in my own band towards the end. In fact, eventually I even had to break up the band. Then I went through a nasty divorce. I lost my whole marriage. I thought my entire world was completely over. Obviously, things got better from there. Randomland started, I got diagnosed, so I'm able to live a little more pain-free. And it's difficult, but as you can see, I can still make travel work, even though it seemed insane to people at the time. There were not a lot of people pointing cameras at themselves in Disney theme parks 12 years ago. Starting Randomland absolutely changed my life in way more ways than one. Obviously, that's how I met Allie, who turned out to be the absolute love of my life. I never thought I would ever be in a relationship like that. I've now been to places like the Magic Kingdom or Disneyland Paris that I never thought I would get to ever in my entire life. I was convinced that I was actually dying at one point. Well, I literally physically was dying. And yet all these years later, here I am. And most importantly, all of you guys that watch these videos and comment or wear the Randomland hat, and I just want you to know how much I sincerely, genuinely appreciate it. Some of you have been watching this channel for a very long time and have stuck with me for the long haul, and I cannot thank you enough. But that's not really the point of this. What I wanted to say was, you know, there's a lot of content out there, and I'm not just talking about Disney stuff, I mean just in general, social media and just everything that you see online that's chasing cloud, and look how perfect my life is, and look how great everything is. And I just wanted to say that even though I get to run around the world and come to amazing places like this, it's not like it's not difficult. Just a week and a half before coming here, Allie was in the emergency room. We were actually at her doctor a day before we came here. I was worried she was going to go through surgeries and things. I still suffer through chronic illness, so in the hours, probably 6 hours since you saw me drop Allie off the airport and here, I've just been in absolute agony and pain and have some stuff going on. Now the point of that isn't to get you to feel sorry for me. I'm doing great. Look, I'm in the Magic Kingdom right now. What could be better? The point of that is, if you're at home and you're seeing all this crazy great stuff going on in the world, it seems like everybody else has the perfect life. Just know that even when somebody's standing at the perfect place and doing amazing things, it doesn't mean that there aren't horrible problems going on in their life either. I just want to say, if you're going through a hard time, even though everything looks like it's great on the surface to other people, I totally get it. You are not alone. You're not crazy. It's not just you. It is happening to other people too. What I really wanted to say, what this all boils down to, the whole point of this, I just wanted to say to whoever needs to hear it, don't give up. Whatever you do, don't quit. Because I cannot tell you how seriously and intensely I wanted to quit. And I'm not just talking about quit, you know, whatever I was doing, quit the band, quit the filming, all that. I'm talking about quit breathing. Here's the thing, if you quit, you don't know what's in the next chapter. I never thought I would be standing here in the Magic Kingdom like this. I never thought I would have these kind of opportunities or meet people like you out there, these wonderful people leaving comments and buying hats and getting the new book that I put out and meeting so many wonderful people in the parks that come up to me and talk to me about this show or just Disney stuff. I never knew there were so many people out there that liked the same things I liked and appreciated the things that I liked. I never in a million years would I have thought it would come from sharing things I'm passionate about on YouTube, which at the time, like, nobody was doing this. It was crazy. People were like, isn't that for cat videos? Do you know what I mean? No, I'm not saying YouTube is going to be the solution for you, but my point is that you never know what could happen next if you don't give up. But if you do, nothing happens. And nothing good can happen. So stick with it. Don't give up on me. Don't quit on me. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to me too. I get up every day and look at that mirror and go, don't quit on me, man. You can do this. Let's stick around and find out what happens together. All right. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Don't forget about the Instagram thing. I want to give some stuff away to you. But for now, we've done our duty. Time to go home and sleep well. See you next time. It's amazing that this hotel opened up in 1917. And they even had air conditioning back then. Oh, thank goodness.